looking at me dead in the eyes. He's not hiding behind the words, not disguising nothing. He's looking me straight in the eyes and saying, he's going to stop him. He's going to stop him around 10.
Pro boxing fans, we're here in Riyadh. Darren Barker is bloody hot, mate.
And apparently wasting away. You've just said, I have lost 2 kilos since I've been here. It's frightening. 79 kilos. I'm only 7 kilos over the middleweight limit.
So you're ready, you're fighting shape, mate, you're in fighting order. Yeah, we were sat down Monday after the event, and it seems like you lost a bit there. But let's talk about...
Just quickly, he said, are you ill? He just asked if I'm ill.
Let's talk about this one, man. You're probably not going to get anything bigger than this. We've not seen it for 25 years, but Oleksandr Usyk, Tyson Fury, you've had the opportunity and been lucky enough to spend some time with both guys this week. Tell me what energy, what vibes do you get from these guys?
Wow, I mean, yeah, I don't think I'll ever work on a fight as big as this. This will be the biggest fight I think I'll ever work on. There's going to be big fights, but this is history. This is the first time, so it's going to be, you know, it's one of those ones that you're never going to forget. As far as the teams are concerned and the fighters, they're just oozing confidence. It's mad. You know, Fury always, even if he's not, he has a great way of disguising it. He always looks good. He always looks confident. He obviously is evident that he's lost some weight, but I'm more intrigued by the team. Alex Krasiak, I was sort of talking to him off camera yesterday. And I said, how you doing? You good, bro? He's, yeah, we're confident. I've been involved in this sport a long time. I know when someone's hiding behind words. You know, when it's fake, when it's not real. And I said to him, honestly, he's really confident. He goes, brother, let me tell you, this doesn't go the distance. This doesn't go the distance. He doesn't just win. He stops Fury. He doesn't just win. He stops. And he's looking at me dead in the eyes. He's not hiding behind the words, not disguising nothing. He's looking me straight in the eyes and saying, he's going to stop him. He's going to stop him around 10. You know, wow. I mean, I've gone Fury throughout, and I'm still, you know, I'm sticking to my guns here. But when you hear that kind of confidence, because it could have been quite easy for him to say off air. Remember, I'm just having a conversation. It's going to be a tough one. We understand it's going to be tough, but we really fancy this. Apparently, Usyk's dropping sparring partners for fun, struggling to have people stay the entirety of a camp. So I'm even more I'm always when you get, you know, yourself, when you get to these fight weeks, it just builds and builds and builds. My intrigue for the fight has just grown so much since I've been here, where you're thinking, this is massive.
Let's talk about this. You've actually talked about both men, and normally at this stage, Tyson Fury has normally won the war of words. He normally defeats an opponent when he gets to this magnitude. We saw Wilder. We saw that, you know, he put it on him in the press conference, and Tyson seemed to be winning the war of words. He did it very well against Klitschko. I think he won that fight before he got into the ring. This time around, though, it seems that Oleksandr Usyk isn't fazed by anything that Tyson throws at him. Do you see that?
Yeah, I mean, look, the one way of kind of shutting someone up, if you like, when they're very vocal, is just by not saying anything. And there's just this aura of confidence from Usyk where he doesn't feel he needs to say anything, and that kind of, in a weird way, not saying something has really built this, because it's made Fury go quite hard, heavy in on Usyk, but it's kind of what we expected. I didn't expect too much from Usyk. I expected what we've seen from Tyson, which I love, by the way. You know, it's good, it's entertaining, and I think the fight itself, to probably jump in on your question, is I think we're going to see a bit of everything, you know. I think we're going to see some sort of high-level chess, really, you know, good technical boxing. I think we're going to see a lot of aggression from both. It's not just going to be Fury. I think the size that Usyk's put on, I think he's going to try and put that into the fight at some point, hold the centre of the ring. He's still going to have that nimble, fleet-footed rhythm to his boxing, where he's going to skip side to side. But from what I'm seeing, from what I'm hearing, that power, I think, is really, really starting to develop for Usyk as a heavyweight, and it's a worry for the rest of the guys out there.
There seems to be either it's mind games, or there is actually a complaint going in from Team Usyk about the ring canvas. They're not happy with the seams to do with the ring canvas. Do you think this is just mind games? Do you feel like we've seen Tyson Fury did it against Klitschko, a fight before saying, listen, I'm not going to fight, it's not right. Do you feel like this could be sort of the same thing?
Maybe. A fight of this magnitude, it's fractions, right? You know, it could be then tiny little differences that could get you the upper hand in a fight like this. But I don't look into it too much. You know, it's all fun and games.
Final one before I let you go. Give me the scenario. You've said you picked Fury throughout, but how do you see it playing out the whole 10, 12, 9 rounds, however you see it?
Yeah, like I said, I think we're going to see a bit of everything, but I think the pattern we will see most is Fury using that lead hand. It's basically fighting Usyk, being Usyk and fighting Fury is going to be like that, trying to get through that. And I think he's going to use that a lot. Shades of old Carlos Monzon, great middleweight, used to sort of put out his lead hand and throw a big right hand. I think we're going to see a lot of that. There is obviously going to be a lot of grappling, a lot of leaning on from Fury. And we will see some brilliance from Usyk, but I think it's going to be harder for Usyk to find that brilliance as opposed to Fury finding those bits of magic, power, accuracy, whatever you want to call it. So I just think there's going to be more moments for Fury, and I think over the 12-round distance he will just do enough to win it in a very close fight. I've seen the bookies, friends of mine telling me that the draws dropped from 20 to 15 to 12 to 1. 12 to 1 for a draw, it's incredible. So, thinking now what I've heard, what I've seen from both, you couldn't put it past being a draw, but I'm sticking to my guns. I still think Fury will do enough to win this one on points.
Darren Barker, it is a pleasure. I think you guys are getting onto DAZN very soon. Top man,
See you soon.
appreciate your time.